What's up, everybody? This is your boy Retro Rove. Hey guys, what is up, man? And I am here to do a review, a retro review on Mario Brothers movie. It was so good. I loved it. It was great. There, that's my review. I'm done. Video over. No, but seriously, I was elated with this film. I see the mixed reviews online, and all I can say is, what do you guys want, man? It's a Mario movie. Did any of y'all play the video game? Did any of y'all play the game? You know, I hear a lot of people talking about, you know, the plot was weak and da-da-da. Who has ever played Mario Brothers for the story or the plot of the game? You play the game to get from point A to point B, and it's hard, and you die a lot, and you come back, and you keep doing it over and over. Matter of fact, the fact that they were able to incorporate the fact that the whole point of Mario Brothers is you play this game, this rail game, and it goes along, and then you lose, and then you have to start over and try again, and it's repetitive in that way, that they put that in Mario's actual personality. It's the driving force that gets him through the movie. I thought was meta as hell, and I loved it, and thank you, Nintendo, for doing that. The cast I thought was great. All the cast, including Chris Pratt. Come at me, internet. I thought his Mario was pretty damn good, damn it. Seth Rogen, Seth Rogen is Seth Rogen in anything he does. I always say he's sounding like the comedian Rock, you know, especially when it comes to voice acting. You know, he's just him in a different medium. I liked his Pumbaa in a movie that I hated, so I like Seth Rogen pretty much in anything. But his Donkey Kong was good. Keegan-Michael Key. If you didn't tell me that was him, I'd have never known it. Kudos to my man for doing a voice so different and so unique and so on brand of the character. You had to tell me who that was doing the voice. I thought that was awesome. Charlie Day as Luigi. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was one of those few people like, Charlie Day as Luigi? I was wrong. His voice was perfection. It was perfection for that character. He was absolutely Luigi. I was wrong. I apologize, interwebs. I was wrong about Charlie Day as Luigi, just like y'all was wrong about Chris Pratt as Mario. But I'm not gonna get into that whole little spider web of nonsense. What's her name? Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach. I thought she did a fab job. You know, she's, as an actress, is growing on me real hardcore. I really enjoy her in about everything that she does. Even in the stuff that isn't super good, she's always top notch in, and I appreciate that. These young up and coming actors, man, these are the next generation of actors that we have to look forward to, and I think she's knocked that. I think she knocked her role out of the park. Jack Black's Bowser, come on, Jack Black. Enough said. He absolutely had fun with it. I just, at this point, I couldn't imagine anyone else doing Bowser but Jack Black. He did such a good job. One role that I was the whole time. First off, I have to say, my favorite bird is the penguin. So the Mario penguins are like some of my favorite characters in the game. So when they got put in the movie, I was like, yes! And then they got just bashed on. I was like, boom. Because they have their own kingdom, man. It should have been more badass, but I get it. The whole point is, you know, they're penguins, man. They throw snow. But the Penguin King, or King Penguin as I like to call him, voiced by my man Khary Payton. We all know Khary, man. He has been in everything from live action to voice acting. Notably, he has a very popular character on The Walking Dead. He has been in a number of video games animations. Most recently, animation I know that he was in was The Legend of Vox Machina, where he was Sovereign Uriel Taldore. I truly enjoyed this film. It hit all the beats from it. We got Donkey Kong Country, we got Mario Kart, and we got the Rainbow Road. I mean, it was definitely geared towards kids, which is why the adults out there doing their little critical examinations of the film want to say that it was weak when it came to the storyline, and I'm like, it was geared towards kids, and I mean single-digit kids, man. Like, they was given a storyline that a child could follow, but they put enough nostalgia and enough old school Easter eggs for the parents of said kids to enjoy as well. I went into this movie just expecting a rail game version of a rail game movie version of the game, and that's what I got, and I loved it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. As far as spoilers, I mean, I was going to say this is going to be a straight spoiler review. I was going to throw it all out there, but I think I'm going to, man. This movie's about to hit $1 billion. One of the things I said I was going to start with, and I didn't, but I really kind of wanted to start with, was I was going to throw some numbers at people, man. One number that you need to hear is 487 million. Another number that you need to hear is 864 billion. The first one is how much money, as of this recording, this movie has taken in domestically. The other is how much the movie has taken in worldwide. It's going to hit $1 billion. It's already breached what it needed to make, then some. This movie is a success. So all you cats out there acting like this movie was not a success, that it's a flop, that it's a failure. To all you cats out there who got some ridiculous opinion that this movie somehow was a insult or a farce, y'all need to stop, man. I get it. You're doing it for the clicks. You need the views, but have some self-respect, man. All I'm saying is there for all these people acting like this movie was bad. The numbers say otherwise. The numbers say you all enjoyed it. Because guess what? There's not that many people in the continental United States. So the numbers saying that not only did at least half the country enjoy it, but they went to see it multiple times, if not a third of the country. But no, I enjoyed it. Was there a few things that I thought could have been better? I mean, sure. I say it once, I'll say it 100 times. There's no such thing as a perfect movie. It doesn't exist. Even your most favorite movie, you think of the movie that you love more than anything, that you can watch 1,000 times, I promise you, there's something in that movie that you wish was different. There's no such thing as a perfect movie. I don't go into these things wanting a perfect movie. I don't need a perfect movie. I need to be entertained, and I need to leave the movie with a smile on my face. And this movie did both those things. I left with a smile, I was entertained, and I look forward to whatever else Nintendo brings me, because the way the movie is structured, it's clear that they're going to want to make an animated universe, and I'm here for it. Give me all of it, man. I know a lot of people are comparing this to Sonic. I feel like they're too different. Because Sonic is taking video games into the live action, and they did well with that, and I love that. Yes, I get it. The 93 Mario movie, people don't like it. I loved it. Sorry. And guess what? There's more of us out there than you think. Okay? People act like this movie was so fucking ferocious and so terrible. And you know who says that? People who were born around the time the movie came out, and then they watched it years later, when they have all this better technology. But there were a few of us born in the 70s who grew up in the 80s who didn't have all the fancy technology that you guys got to grow up with. All you 30 and 20 somethings, you got to grow up with all this fancy technology and stuff like that. But when I was 14 years old going to see Mario Brothers in the theaters, we were just happy to get that. We didn't have all the fancy special effects and stuff that you guys are spoiled. I said it. I feel like there's not enough nerds and geeks in my age demographic on YouTube that's willing to tell you young son bitches the truth. The truth is, you're spoiled. You're spoiled. You grew up with all this great technology and all this stuff to increase your movie going and video game going experience. We ain't had it. I grew up with Atari. Okay? I grew up with 1-bit, 2-bit, 3-bit thought. Alright? I remember when 8-bit came out, it was the shit. I remember when we got 16-bit, it was like, it ain't getting no better. The 64 hit, 32 hit, and we was like, what? And then 64, what? So please, humble yourselves. And let those OGs like myself who grew up on the annals of Pitfall and Pong enjoy the fact that we're getting to see these things brought to life in a way that we never thought we would see it ever. That's all for that rant. I don't want to do more ranting about Mario 93. I love that film. I thought it was good. I still do. I'll defend it to my dying day. I will. But no, I really enjoyed this movie. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you check it out. Take your kids to see it, grandkids, niece, nephews, godchildren, or watch it when it hits streaming and enjoy it by yourself as a fan, as an OG who just wants to see your childhood brought to life. Because that's pretty much what it is, man. It's just my childhood being brought to life, and I enjoy that. And I'm not gonna shit on it. Like the great Kevin Smith said, don't curse the darkness, shine a light, people. There's enough negativity in the world. But one thing I will say, it is not game over. It is not game over for this franchise. I think it's just starting. This franchise is gonna keep going. Franchise has been alive since '85, and I think it's just gonna keep on pushing, keep on going. And but this is game over for this movie review. All I can say is I super enjoyed it. I hope you guys get a chance to go check it out and enjoy it yourself. If you have seen it, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought of it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was it a winner? Was it a sinner for you? I'm interested in knowing. Let your boy know. This is Retro Row. I'm hitting the dough. Help us hit 250 by August. And yeah, it's the Age of the Geek. We rule the world. Peace.